Learning vocabulary out of context is a waste of time. For a long time, I'd make endless word lists, use flashcards, but nothing stuck. Did I learn them? Yes, sure, but I couldn't remember them in a situation that mattered, like when I was speaking or when I was writing. When I added German to my English learning journey, it only got harder, with both German and English competing for space in my brain. I knew I needed a better system. That's when I decided to get rid of all the vocabulary focused books that only taught isolated words. Instead, I dove into something more structured and more immersive. And this is my personal method, step by step. Learn in context. The moment I stopped memorizing isolated words and instead focused on learning through context, everything changed. I started using structured reading materials to build my vocabulary naturally. One series that truly made a difference for me was Inside Reading. It's a collection of books that I used from the intro level all the way to volume 4. Each book provides 10 units and each unit covers a different topic with 2 readings. Why does this matter? Because instead of learning words from a list, I was learning them through engaging topics that made sense. It's like diving into the real world of English, whether the words you learn aren't just theoretical, they're part of conversations, articles, stories, and that's what made the difference. Leitner system, the science behind memorizing. Once I had these words in context, I needed a way to make sure I'd remember them. That's where the Leitner system came in. This science-backed system helps you memorize effectively by using spaced repetition, ensuring that you don't just learn a word once and forget it the next day. But here's the catch, simply using flashcards without context is still a waste of time. If you're learning 30 words a day and just flipping through flashcards without truly understanding them, in sentence, they won't stick. That's why I focus on learning whole sentences, not just single words. Using a dictionary becomes essential in this process, as it provides context and examples that help you see how words function in real sentences. The Cambridge Online Dictionary offers clear definitions and helpful examples, making it a great tool to understanding and using new vocabulary. And it's free. Think about it. How do children learn their first language? They don't learn isolated words. They don't do this. They learn entire phrases. When you shift your mindset to learning this way, it's like a light bulb goes off. Suddenly things start to click, and the vocabulary you learn becomes a natural part of your language use. Do you know how Leitner system works, or have you tried it yet? Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. The power of saying it out loud, theater mode. And here's another step that's crucial, saying the words out loud. I know, it sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have. When I'm learning new words, I read them out loud, especially in the context of a sentence. It's not just about seeing the word on paper, it's about hearing it, feeling it, and letting it become a part of you. The Inside Reading series had great audio file, which is shadow. Shadowing is when you repeat what you hear, matching the speaker's rhythm and intonation. And I have a video on it. I'll provide the link so you can check it out. Here's where my theater background comes in handy. I also copy the emotion behind the words. It's not enough to say the words mechanically. You need to bring them to life. When I studied theater, I learned that repeating the lines out loud with emotion makes them stick in your memory. Even today, I can still remember some of the lines from plays I performed years ago. The same goes for language learning. When you speak the words out loud with feelings and repeat them, they carve into your memory. Avoiding translations. Don't translate words into your native language. Just don't do it. It might seem like the easiest way to understand any word, but in the long run, it holds you back. What you should do instead is create simple definitions in the language you're learning. And if you can't do this, just use synonyms or even opposites to help you understand a word. This is how native speakers think, and it's how you'll start thinking in English too. The importance of guessing skills. Now, let's talk about something we all face, not knowing every word. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. Even in your first language, you come across words you don't know. It happens. And you're not a dictionary and you're not supposed to be. So, when you're reading or listening to something and you come across a word you don't know, use your guessing skill. Look at the context, try to figure out the meaning, and keep moving forward. And if you can't figure out the meaning, let it go. It doesn't matter. Don't get stuck on every detail, as it just makes the whole learning journey exhausting. You don't need to write down every single word that you see or hear and try to learn it. Learning a language isn't about knowing everything, it's about building the confidence to guess, make mistakes, and grow from them. And don't forget, it's not about cramming words into your brain, it's about immersing yourself in a language, understanding words in context, using the right tools like Leitner system and dictionary, and most importantly, saying everything out loud with feeling. Trust me, it's all you need to learn vocabulary. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your thoughts or questions. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.